So, Dylan, listen, buddy.
I'm running it back.
This is not solved for why. We are not Matt Berkey around here.
I'm running it back. Okay, Doug's...
We're not trying.
You're right. You're right.
We got to give it to these guys regular, man.
Doug's going to do some shit that's going to make it harder for Daniel to win. That's all I'm going to say.
Bam.
Yeah, easy game.
Love it. Let's get after it, man. Guys, listen, we hit that 500 like button. You guys already know it's popping edibles. 4-bet alert, left-hand side. Lock in. Lock in, Dylan.
Wait, have you...
Lock in. Why you got to lock in first, man? Ain't no... Lock in. Let's go. We got to go. We got a 4-bet alert here. Hold on. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. 4-bet left-hand side. The epic music continues on until we see our first big pot. Here we go.
Call.
We see a call to the 4-bet. Very common so far in this match. 5-7-3 rainbow.
This is going to be better for Doug, generally. I think.
Fight! Here we go, guys. Checks over to Doug Polk. Doug Polk, we expect to see him make that small bet.
Yep.
That low small bet. Music intensifies right now. Pump up the volume. Pump it up. Doug Polk, $4,000. He's going to take a bet here.
Daniel hasn't been playing jams with any of his, like, 8s, 9s, 10s over pairs, so he still has these in his 3-bet calling range as well.
Well, there we go. Daniel does indeed call. $29,000 going to the river. Pot size bet left. Doug Polk could have his over pairs, flush draws, could have that. Doug Polk dog shit special. You guys know those dog shit hands Doug ends up with in the 4-bet pots. Dan Negreanu, we've seen him with some dog shit to himself. So nothing would surprise me out of these two boys here. River is a jack. Let's see if Daniel decides to bluff all in on this river with any missed flush draw. Maybe 8-9. If he had 8-9, call it 4-bet Dylan. Checks over to Ace King versus Ace Queen.
First hand. That's super standard.
And just like that, Doug Polk with the Ace King takes down the first part of the session. What's going on, everybody in chat? How's it going? Enjoying your one here, a.k.a. Chicago Joey, Dylan Weisman, a.k.a. Dr. GTO. We're going to be doing the commentary on today's match. Very excited to see what happens here.
Full pot sizing on the right-hand
That King, table. Queen, 5-7. Listen, guys, we know when our boards are King 10, King Queen, King Jack, and the 5-7, 2-4, we're going pot and we're overbetting, all right? I'm probably going to end up losing a lot of money with this strategy when I go play Hold'em, man. It's King 5, right-hand side, the German 2-pair, top and bottom for Doug Polk, takes it down.
You also notice how when the turn card was larger than the highest card on the flop, they didn't overbet, they just bet full pot. Whereas when the turn card is less than the highest card on the flop, you can overbet.
What? I didn't know that. I love it. That's what I love, man. Shout out to 2-card PLO. I just started on my 2-card PLO my study again, maybe about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, studying with a great program I found. Left-hand side, 8-3 for Daniel. 6,800. Daniel chipping away at that limpy-dimpy strategy. 4-bet alert, left-hand side, gets called. Queen 8-6, 2 spades. 21,000 in the middle, $38,000 behind. We could see our first big pot of the day.
Both players do pretty well on this board.
Give it to us.
I don't think Daniel's going to be checking back this flop very often.
Dylan does not foresee a check back here. Maybe we see that small bet, 53. We do see the $5,300 bet from Dan Negreanu, Queen 8-6. Doug's going to be continuing with any Queen, any 8, probably any 6 if he has a hand like a 6-7 or maybe like an 8-6. And he does call. 8-6 be a great hand to have now, Dylan.
8-6 would be good. Doug has some 3-bet calls with 5-6 suiteds, I believe. I don't think there's a lot of 4-6 suiteds.
Bill Perkins flying on by in that die with Zero Jet coming on by, seeing his investment in Daniel.
I like the small sizing on this turn as well. You have the small sizing in the overbet ship, but on the board pair, he's going to just have a lot of the... He still has all the overpairs, the ace queens that he's 4-betting with. And he's going to be able to get a lot of cheap bluffs through because his range is doing really well. So small bet's good. 4-bet. Sorry, wait.
No, I like this. I like where you're going. This is relevant to me.
Yeah, the overarching trait.
All in! Oh, call! Threes! What?
Ace king.
Oh, it's set! No!
Oh, no!
Ay, papi! Colamos a cara cita! Whoa! Dan Negreanu ships in the 3s, flops this set versus the ace king of the supreme leader, and just like that, Dan Negreanu back up for the match. Ay, papi. What was that? Pocket 3s. Oh, no.
He just ripped 100-something big.
Oh, no, not these guys.
Oh, no. Seeing this graphic, this is terrible.
People are asking about the Conor McGregor fight. Listen, I'm bummed my man Conor McGregor got lost there. Anytime Conor McGregor's trending, it's good for that UFC video I made on my YouTube channel that has 24 million views.
Dude, that was such a beautiful night when you had the...
Oh yeah, Dylan was there. Guys, listen.
That was an epic story.
I was watching. So let me tell you, I made all poker content for about maybe 10 years, right? And then one day I watched this UFC fight, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. And a post-fight brawl broke out, and I'm watching this go down. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on here, dude? Who are these people he's hitting? So I start going on Twitter, and there's a bunch of videos on Twitter, and I'm like, oh my God, I can make this a YouTube video. So I was inspired right there. I'm telling them my vision for the video. I'm like, guys, listen, this is going to be the biggest video I've ever made on YouTube, right? And they're like, okay, whatever, right?
No, we were supportive.
I come home, 30 hours, I grind this fucking video, right? Basically, from the time I get home to about like just straight, I'm just making this video. And I spend more time on this video than I ever spent on a video in my life. And I put it up on YouTube, and I go, and I find the perfect thumbnail of all time. And I'm like, one of the first videos out, I'm like, oh, this is going to just absolutely crush. Like the first day, it has like a few 100,000 views. And then from there, it starts getting like 1 million views a day. And I go, oh my God, I can't believe that worked.
It was beautiful.
I was like, this is going to get 1 million views. And I ended up getting 24 million.
Feels
God,
good.
God
Feels
bless.
good.
God,
Feels good.
God bless that video. My God, I mean, what then you start making some money, and you're like, oh my God, this is interesting. So,
Yeah.
But then I went back to poker after a week, and I'm happy to be back. We're calling the action. Right hand side, a straight for Doug Polk with the ace-4, so he's going to strike a little bit of blood against Dan Negreanu. Right hand side, Doug might be thinking about laying down a little 4-bet. Here he does lay down the 4-bet.
The 3x 4-bet because
The fire kicks up. It senses something, Dylan. I feel it. We saw Daniel rip in the pocket threes. He does call. We go to the 4-bet. 4-6-4. 2 diamonds.
Daniel's going to be calling a lot of his big pairs here too. He doesn't have to be 5-betting them, and so they both have over pairs here.
23.9K in the middle. Doug Polk goes with that small size, 4,700. Daniel going to be continuing with his overcards, ace king, ace queen, ace jack potentially as well. Pocket 8s, pocket 6s.
Pocket ace 4 suited. I don't know if that calls the 4-bet to 3x though. I don't know if that 3-bet calls 4-bet.
Dylan doesn't know if he's going to be calling the ace 4
suited.
The ace 4 suited out of position of the 4-bet.
Yeah, I don't know.
That means that Daniel doesn't have many 4s in his range, guys. King 4, he probably lays that down pre-flop. Doug lays the $11,000 bet on him. Daniel, tough spot. If he's got diamonds, if he's got spades, he's going nowhere.
Doug is setting up a what you call geometric river sizing, where
geometric river sizing in rotation.
In rotation.
10 on the river, backdoor spades get there. The ace jack of spades makes a flush. Daniel checks it. Let's see if Doug will exercise his right to go all in. 40,000 behind, 55,000 in the pot. The fire's blaring here in GTO headquarters. He does.
Jack suited. Oh my God. Ooh.
Told you an ace jack of spades. Listen, man, I'm locked in today, okay?
Yeah.
Looks like we have Daniel Negreanu up right now about $70-some thousand still. So Doug Polk attempted to make the comeback. He lost big the last match. Left-hand side a check raise and the king 5-3. Let's see what Doug decides to do. Doug's in the tank. Doesn't look like he wants to lay this one down. I feel something here, Dylan. I felt it. A re-ray. I'm just feeling it right now. I don't know what's happening here. I don't think Daniel's going anywhere. King 5-3, 2 spades.
Doug has more. Daniel didn't 3-bet pre-flop, so he doesn't have pocket kings.
Here we go. Big pot alert brewing on that left-hand table. Lock in.
Spades a very interesting card. So should the 6 of spades.
So both players certainly could have flushes here.
I don't know.
King on the river. Interesting. King 5-3 6.
It's a good card for Doug.
Deuce 4 is a straight. Someone has a deuce 4. Probably not. Maybe. You never know. Maybe Daniel has deuce 4. Check raise at the flop. Turns that straight.
Doug's going to have a lot. Doug's going to have more ace, king, queen. Good kings.
Check. 6 deuce. 6-2 for Dan Negreanu. Backdoor flush draw on the flop. Gut shot. So I said 2 deuce 4 6 deuce. So he did turn that 6.
Yeah.
Didn't bet. Check. Doug may have had a 5. Maybe had like ace queen. Maybe something like that. What do you think?
Ace queen 1 spade.
Yeah, ace queen. So a nice hand for Daniel. Daniel taking down a little pot there. Louis Aragon says Wolverine. The reason why he'd be a Wolverine
I like that one.
is because he would slowly go about his business, but if he's tampered with, he will react and destroy you.
Okay, that's nice.
You like that better than Cody's?
I think I like Cody's more, but I like that one also.
Well, here we go. Right-hand side. We got something brewing here, boys. 18.7K in the middle. 3-bet pre-flop. Daniel bets the flop. Turn is a 6 of diamonds. 7-9 gets there. 6-7 makes a pair. Brings backdoor diamonds as well, too. Certainly a possibility for either player. And Daniel checks over to Doug. See if Doug goes with a bet here. Could go small. Could go 2/3. Maybe that 90 swivel.
I don't think Doug bets big. Yeah.
That's small here. 6,000. See what Daniel does. Daniel going to continue his over pairs. His 8s, 6s. 8 or a 6.
Daniel's going to have check rips on this turn.
Dr. GTO thinks we might maybe see a check shove here as a percentage of the time. He does just call. River's a queen. Flush draw gets there. 31,000 in the pot. 30,000 behind. Here we go. Dan Negreanu.
Front door flush draw is more important also than backdoor flush draw for sure. Just more flushes in both players' ranges.
You know Doug, the king of bluffs. I don't feel it here, Poppy.
I mean, one PSB.
I don't feel it here, guys. 30,000 behind, 31,000. He revs it all in. No snap call.
He also 2x overbets the river on the left-hand side.
2x overbet on the left-hand side, all in on the right-hand side. Daniel Negreanu in the tank. What does Daniel have? Could he have an 8? Could he have a 5? He does lay it down. Nice pot for Doug Polk. Goes his way. Getting a little back, chipping away at that lead of Daniel Negreanu. Not as much action as the last session, but still very pivotal here for Daniel Negreanu. We're going down the home stretch. Came into this match 18.5 thousand hands total. Have another 6,500 to go before this session started. So Daniel knows he has to make up on some time here. Has to ramp it up just a little bit. Right-hand side's going to 3-bet. Doug's in the tank. Might be thinking about making one of his... Nope. No 4-bet, just calls.
100... What? 140-ish? 130-ish big? No, 35 bigs. Start the hand. Deep.
Boys are fighting today out here. Daniel C-bets the 9-7 deuce board.
Less than half pot sizing.
Doug does call. Turn is a 10. Jack 8 makes that straight. 6-8. Certainly capable of being in both players' hands right now.
I think this card is better for Doug than Daniel at this stack depth. When Doug doesn't 4-bet pre-flop, he's going to have a lot of those like pocket 7s, 7-9, 9-10, Jack 8, 6-8. All those combinations go into Doug's flatting range to a 3-bet.
Well, here we go.
Daniel decides to bet the turn, which is really strong as the out of position 3.
All in.
Rips the river. Holy shit.
82,000 takes it down quickly. Dan Negreanu.
That's not. He's not going to have a lot of hands where he gets to 3-bet pre-bet flop, bet turn, rip river. That's sick.
Another pot goes Daniel's way. Daniel is going to extend that lead back up, trying to get to that 100,000 mark for the session. You look like Dylan. Dylan had that, or Landon. Landon had like this whole artist vibe going on.
Really?
Yeah, you kind of look like an artist vibe going on too. You know what I'm saying? Like you look like you're gonna like direct a movie and then help direct the marketing for that project. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. A lot of people in the chat. Nordegg Nomad says, I've been watching you since the start of this pretty much. I was so annoyed with how pro Doug the broadcast was, but honestly, the pain you have displayed lately has been amazing. Canada, thank you.
Damn, salt. Salt is all hell. This might be one of the saltiest challenges that's ever happened. Can you think of a more salty challenge than this one?
What does that mean?
Like where both fan bases just have immense amount of salt for the other player. Like where there's such a strong...
Yeah, Democrats versus
Republicans. Oh, I mean, no, I'm saying in fucking poker.
Oh, in poker?
Yeah, in poker, not in real life. Like
my audience versus Brad Owens.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, they sound like...
I'm just joking. Shout out to my guy, Brad. Left-hand side, pot size bet. Good questions. Thinking about that more. Right-hand sides, 2/3 pot. Anything could happen over here, boys. Right-hand side, $10,000 bet from Doug. Left-hand side, $10,000 bet from Daniel. Doug calls the right-hand side, looking to get one back.
Daniel calls right-hand side. Doug bets, Daniel calls.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm distracted. It's 10,000 on both.
No,
it's
no,
throwing me off a little bit. It's throwing me. It's throwing. You know, it's
yeah, you're doing a lot. I'm just like
he's watching everything I'm doing. I'm doing like 100 things at once back here.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to be helpful.
But I'm still locked in. All in. No snap call. What we like to see around here.
That is what we like to see around here.
They never call. They called 3 times out of like 100 times.
Both players? I think Doug clicks call more than Daniel does, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Doug getting ready. Taking this pot down. He knows he's got it. You know you got it, big dog. Okay. Calls!
King
Ace 10.
Jack.
King Jack. Ay,
Love to
ay,
see
ay,
it.
papi. Colamos,
Well
colamos,
played.
Daniel Negreanu.
Well played.
Daniel Negreanu calls with that ace 10 at no good. Top pair. King kicker. Let's go back to the replay of the day. Sponsored by Doritos. It looks like Dan Negreanu might be sitting out. Is he tapping out?
No, it's time. He could if he wants to.
It's been 2 hours.
Don't they? Isn't that the minimum is 2 hours? Didn't they used to only do 2 hours at the beginning?
Where's he going to go?
I don't know.